AP Bristol, Connecticut. AP, South Carolina's victory over Caitlin Clark and Iowa in Sunday's Women's NCAA Championship game had a preliminary audience average of 18.7 million on ABC and ESPN. The only sporting events in the United States to draw a bigger TV audience since 2019 have been football, the World Cup and the Olympics. The audience numbers are expected to increase when Nielsen releases its final numbers on Tuesday. Nielsen says the audience peaked at 24 million. It's the most watched basketball game since 2019, when the men's NCAA title game between Virginia and Texas Tech averaged 19.6 million on CBS. Monday night's men's final between UConn and Purdue was being shown on TBS and TNT. It's possible that this will be the first year the women's title game has a bigger audience. People are also reading. Kate Martin's 6th grade letter to herself was about playing for the Hawkeyes. DNA evidence identifies body found in Missouri in 1978 as missing Iowa girl. It was calling at us. Bragg Barbecue expands with new restaurant in downtown East Moline. This is what I love to do. Davenport chef jumps every hurdle to open a restaurant of her own. Woman found deceased on Moline's 7th Street identified Central DeWitt Schools to pay more than $60,000 to outgoing superintendent. The original Blue Da Bunch 5 Iowa women in Cleveland to cheer on the Hawkeyes. Dave Heller. Real issue about ballpark improvements is Davenport's credibility. Moline Cole Valley School Board member Jason Farrell asked to resign. USPS to move mail distribution operations from Milan to Des Moines. Additional charges filed against woman who stole from 6 Iowa Quad City Hy-Vee stores. Crews respond to underground electrical fire in downtown Davenport. Close third and Harrison man lived 30 years under assumed name, landed top Iowa hospital job, until unmasked by DNA test. Davenport man accused of sexually abusing child for 9 years. 5 Illinois men arrested for allegedly traveling to have sex with underage girls. The 2015 Final Four game between Wisconsin and Kentucky on TBS is the only college basketball game on cable to draw over 18.7 million. That game averaged 22.63 million. The 2022 men's final, which matched Kansas and North Carolina on TBS, averaged 18.1 million. Clark and Iowa have the 3 biggest audiences for women's college basketball. The Hawkeyes' victory over UConn Friday night averaged 14.2 million, and their April 1st victory over LSU in the Elite Eight, a rematch of last year's title game, drew 12.3 million. Clark noted the audience total on X, posting 18.7 million with a fire emoji. The audience for the national title game was up 89% over last year, when Clark and Iowa fell to LSU. And it was 285% bigger than the viewership for the Gamecocks title 2 years ago, when they beat UConn. The last NBA game to draw at least 18 million was Game 6 of the 2019 Finals between the Toronto Raptors and Golden State Warriors, 18.34 million.